Does this mean that we should all go and get our nose tips done? And how narrow is too narrow? I noticed that there were quite a number of people who commented about how you're insecure about having a wide nose. And of course, having a narrow nose is like favorable, which is why I also contour my nose. Instead of blindly chasing after a narrow nose, it is more important for us to consider the width of our nose in relation to the distance between our eyes. In general, of course, a narrow nose is favored, but in the case where the nose is so narrow that it's a lot like smaller than the distance between the eyes, basically it gives the impression like your nose is very, very pinched. Like the nose is too small and it doesn't work together with the rest of the features. Another thing to consider is the width of your nose tip in relation to the width of your nose bridge. For me personally, my nose tip is slightly larger than my nose tip, and this shadow that you see on camera right now, it's all contour. I would say that it's relatively easy to balance that out with makeup, and usually I will just like add a bit of shadow on the side of my nose tip over here. For those of you with larger alars, what you can do is also add a little bit of contour powder on the outer side of your nose. Once again, I don't think it's very helpful to just scrutinize one feature, but it's always better to kind of look at how it works together in proportion with the rest of your features, which is why sometimes I feel like with a wider nose, it's not exactly always a bad thing. Again, I'm not here to stop anyone from getting anything done. I just felt like these are some proportions that you guys can keep in mind just in case you're really thinking of getting anything done to your face. Let me know if you guys have any other facial insecurities or proportions that you want me to talk about, and I'll see you in the comments.